and welcome to the Deep Learning course. I'm Stephanie, super excited to be part of your learning journey. We at Thinking Machines are here to teach you how to code, debug, and deploy a deep learning model through the 35 lessons in this deep learning course. This online class is a very fast and practical launchpad for people who've had previous experience in machine learning. So what you should be able to expect to do at the end of these lessons is to be able to build and launch your own deep learning models, but you shouldn't stop there. This is an introduction. This is a friendly and open source introduction for people. We do expect everybody to take this and run with it. This course is by no means exhaustive. We're doing this as part of the Department of Science and Technology's AI Pinas initiative. So thank you very much to the Philippine government, specifically to DOST-PCR, for sponsoring this whole thing and making it possible for us to build, test, and release this content for free to everybody. Prerequisites for this, you have to know Python. It's the lingua franca for data science these days. I know that there is a fair amount of work being done in R, but me and my team, we find Python to be just a very nice, readable, practical programming language. It's fairly easy to pick up if you don't know it, and you can use it in all sorts of settings, from data science to building websites to building APIs and so on. To be able to really do this course, you should have taken a linear algebra course, or just be comfortable with matrix operations and a bit of calculus, enough to understand the concept of backpropagation. Day to day, you will probably not be doing matrix multiplications because like NumPy abstracts that away for you, but it's just very good for any person, any working data scientist, to have that intuition, that knowing how these matrix operations work. To get the most out of this course, you should be comfortable with classic machine learning, which is a very different paradigm from deep learning. Okay, a couple of logistics notes for this. All code and all slides and the lecture videos are online and open source. The code is all on GitHub. Please do make a pull request if you think you can improve on it. We want you to freely use this if you are going to be teaching mini lectures at your universities, sharing this knowledge. Please do so. Just keep the DOST citations. Oh, and please don't use this for commercial purposes. We use Google Cloud Platform and TensorFlow to provide everybody with the same experience, irrespective of your personal hardware. So the really great thing about doing this on GCP is that we don't have to mess with installing TensorFlow. We don't have to give you instructions on how to install TensorFlow and debug the installation of TensorFlow on 500 different types of machines and operating systems. While it's possible, I just think it's not a very happy 20 hours to spend, and that's before you even start on deep learning. The way we've structured this, you should be able to, no matter what type of operating system you're using, no matter what type of computer hardware you're using, you should be able to get from zero to building these models very, very quickly. Pro tip, the best way to take this course is to read the material and then do every exercise. Don't just copy and paste the code. This is going to sound crazy, but if you retype it, you will actually learn it better. Then after you go through all 35 odd lessons, get on Kaggle and start solving challenges. Build your intuition on deep learning. You might run into some trouble with GCP. The free trial has $300 in free credits for you to use, but you have to input a credit card to get it. So for those of you from the Philippines, which is probably all of you, we've run into problems with those prepaid debit cards. So Paymaya and GCash, we're having some issues with that. But everybody who uses a issued credit card or issued debit card, just like Visa or MasterCard, debit card, credit card, that tends to work perfectly fine. Okay, so with those logistics out of the way, let's get started.